collaborating partners for my giving me an opportunity for today's presentation. And my today's presentation is based on society and social media, mirroring essay, how society is shaping social media and how social media is also shaping our society. And then there will be a discussion of 4E method, which is actually related to both society and social media. So first, I would like to say something about small discussion on what is society. Well, society, where every one of us know where we're actually staying, and in common, if we will point out certain things, then it will come common culture, norms and regulations that we follow, certain institutions, like if we are going to school, going to university, going to religious places, and then we are governed by a particular political authority. Well, that term society actually came from a Latin word called societas, which means fellowship. Later, August Comte in 1838, he joined Latin and Greek words socius and logia, and he created the study of sociology, which is actually the study of society. But as per anthropologist M. Godlier, society is not only about these things, it also comes with caste, economy, disparity, pressure to maintain social harmony, community tensions, etc. As per the ecological evolutionary theory, which was first given by Charles Darwin, but later Lansky has stated in 5 areas of the society. First is hunting and gathering, where animals are hunted and edible plants are gathered to survive. Then pastoral society, where animals are taken care of. Agricultural society, where plows are used to grow the food. Industrial society, technology is used to produce services and products. And then post-industrial society, where we are actually living in today and giving much more importance on knowledge and information. Then what is social media? Well, social media simply is a digital technology and interactive technology. And well-known social medias are, as we know, it is Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Pinterest, etc. But the history of social media is much relatable to the introduction of the internet. And the first social media conversation can be linked to the email story of Ray Tomlinson, who sent himself only from one computer to next computer. As a example, we can say that this was the first time a social interaction took place. Then during 90s, various concepts like blogging and networking and bulletin boards come up, and which lead to the growth of media sites. That's classmate.com, which was founded in 1995. Then 6 Degrees, LinkedIn, which are today also used. Then Orkut, which was shut down in 2014. Then MySpace, now it's a kind of a archive. And Facebook, it's one of the giant. Now, this is the slide where I want to share some ideas regarding how a society is shaping the social media. First of all, poor or no internet connection. As we know that today is a global world, and globally we are all connected by internet. But problem is this: that all places of the earth is still not connected due to maybe remote areas, hilly regions, outdated software like this. This actually leads to buffering and delayed uploadation of video and photo, ultimately lead to fall of user experience and frustration. Then comes the need for proper connectivity. Well, in the era of new normal, proper connectivity is much necessary, as it creates actually base for the entrepreneurs and industrialists to create jobs and other productivity. For this, we can take the example of Instagram, which is actually giving high visuals, high engagements, high followers, and brand targeting. Then comes the need for social value. Well, social value is simply the standards which maintain our society and our goals. And for example, here we can take the CSBC, Central for Behavioral Science, where they are using the WhatsApp as a tool for financial inclusion and complementary feeding. Then comes the need for right infrastructure and process. Social media has to go with the right infrastructure and process. It has to maintain via automation, innovation, and maintaining applications so that it remain in the forefront of the users. Then comes the need for business resource and insight. Society needs business resource. Well, business resource are the employees and our physical equipments within our working area, and insights are the strategic decisions or insightful thinking. So from social media, it is expected it should give us the real-time feedback and market understanding, targeting. These things are expected from the social media. Now, how social media is actually impacting society? First is cultural impact. As we know, there is a global exchange of culture, And today, many small and local traditional cultures are diluting. Then social activism. Social activists actually find the social media tool is very useful because they can broaden their voice and spread over a huge population. For example, we can show that hashtag Black Lives Matter movement, which actually took place at USA, where African Americans are doing this. Then it's come hashtag Me Too movement in India. It also one of the social activism example. Political influence, as we know that nowadays social media is used as political influence also, because it actually glorify your political party's agenda, and it's a kind of campaign also. Marketing, for this I can take the example of a Dove shampoo. They have marketed like hashtag show us, where they actually marketed like all the women who are having all kind of hairs, maybe wavy, maybe straight, maybe dense, but all women are beautiful because not because of they are using the Dove shampoo. So it's like a woman who are, we are beautiful from inner. We are not beautiful because I am having a particular kind of a hair, so that I'm because of that I'm not beautiful. Because of Dove shampoo, it is showing that we all are beautiful. It's kind of a covering of everywhere. This such type of marketing is actually done by the social media. Education. Well, education comes like it's a social media. It's actually giving a two-way parallel ways of education. First is it is actually providing certain websites and online classes so that we can gather more knowledge. On the other hand, too much use of social media actually creating problems like sleepless nights for children. They are having absence in schools. They are incomplete homeworks. Then there comes the healthcare sector. Healthcare sector today actually using this social media as a tool, specifically the floor managers of the private hospitals, where they are connecting with the patients to um, give their services or promote their services as they are promote the referrals of doctors and etc. Hospitality sector are using social media via WhatsApp. They are connecting with the customers to get the real-time feedbacks in terms of review and real-time bookings. Now, social media is also shaping our society as a negative way. First is cyberbullying. It's an intimate or kind of message or the threat kind of message which is given to the other person. One of the very important or very famous case which held at cyberbullying is like Megan Mayer's case of cyberbullying, where a 13-year-old girl committed suicide in her bedroom because of this bullying. Then misinformation or fake news. Well, misinformation or fake news is much associated with social media, and one of the burning example, if I give, as I am living in the state of Karnataka in India, here one misinformation was given that one serial killer is in loose and he is roaming all over the state. Now we are so much in shock and scared, then we didn't go out for 1 week. We are only depending on the Zepto and Blinkit apps to get our groceries. Later on, we came to know that it was simply the rowdy shooter and police has arrested, and there was no such social killer. Then social isolation. Well, social isolation is have you? I believe that you people know the term, the fear of moving out, because we don't want to miss anything from this. Then online ranking fraud, as we know, these are the scheme by the cyber criminals. This is the 4E discussion method. The 4Es are exposure, engagement, effect, and exploit. And this is actually the interconnected things are going on. First, we have to plan the content, then publishing, and then we have to monitor through via comments, maybe via post or likes, emojis, etc. Now, conclusion is that what we come to know is that is an undeniable force modern society that social media has. We are spending much time, and there are some future predictions like rise of social commerce, creator economy, merge of AI with AR with AI. I would like to, lastly, I'd like to conclude by saying a caution that it is important to use social media responsibly by adopting a balanced and mindful attitude. Thank you.